want y'all to say nothing? Seconds. 1:19. Good time. I'm gonna do a little blend in. 10 seconds.
Audacity still going, right?
Oh yeah. So. There it go. We're live right now. Mic 3 is on. Okay, mic 2, mic 4 is on. Okay, no mics are on. It's just an instrumental going live right now. Let me hear it. Yep.
WQJT 105.7 FM, Freeport, Illinois.
Okay, that's going. Radio is going good. Let me put some drops behind it.
Don't forget to tell our young boys to put the guns down. This message is approved by DJ Mike J.
Close that door.
Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. The views and the opinion of our guests is not that of Flight Radio.
Check out the MVP Show every Monday at 10 a.m. on Freeport's own 105.7 FM.
No.
Listen to it on live at WQJT 1057.com.
Like us on Facebook and help spread the word.
You're listening to the best station on the planet. Let's go from Park Boulevard to Liberty Street. You're now jamming 105.7 FM.
I'm good. Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
We here.
What is up, world?
They ain't want us, but we back.
Man, you know what? Before I even do my normal thing, we gonna start this off a little differently today because you know what, man? The city need a hug right now. The whole city, man. It's crazy out here right now. We losing people left and right. One of the old heads in my family said something. They said, man, people that ain't ever died dying now. And that sound crazy, but it's true to a certain extent. Like,
when you understand the context of that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because of course, can't die twice.
Right. Right.
But like, man, like it's like no regard no more. I want to send condolences out to all of the families that's suffering right now. Man, hug y'all loved ones, man. And I end every single show with a statement. I say, love each other, love yourself. And I mean that. I say that every time. And I truly mean that.
Couldn't be no truer.
You know what I mean? Because it starts with yourself. You gotta love yourself.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But you gotta love each other too, man. Anything you want to say about that, bro?
When we talked the other day on the Trent podcast, we had a few words to say. It was hard to try to find the words then. This has been going on. You know what I'm saying? And we got to get a grasp on who we are as a people. And if we don't, well, like we said on the podcast, man, we're already lost as a people. But we need to try to find ourselves. Like you said, love each other, love yourselves. We need to do that. We don't, like you said, we don't care about each other no more.
Man.
You know, and when we don't just take life into account for anything, you know what I'm saying? It shows how beat we are as a people. Like we've completely let the if we're gonna call it the man, we let the man win.
Man. We've completely fallen victim to the system.
Yep. So we're programmed now. We're doing the jobs for them. And with that, man, I just want everybody, man, just take time, man, just to reflect, reset, and then rebuild. But we don't need to keep losing lives though, like we are. You know what I'm saying? Like the only thing guaranteed in life is death. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, there's people dying that ain't been dying.
Man.
So, like I said, yeah, if you understand that context, learn life.
Definitely, man. Put the guns down, y'all, man. There's different ways to go about this, for sure. So, y'all put the guns down. But y'all tuned in live, man, to the MVP show, man. Broadcasting live on WQJT Flight Radio 105.7 FM. You can check us out on the website. That's WQJT1057.com. Let's talk about some sports, man. I guess it don't even feel right even saying that.
It honestly don't, man, because you especially where the mind is right now. It's really all over the place. I've been logged in, logged out, clocked in, clocked out. Going to sleep and then out of frustration. You know what I'm saying? And a human shouldn't feel like that.
Nah.
You know, doesn't matter the color, the race, whatever you are. A human shouldn't have to feel like this. You know,
the energy, the frequency, the vibes is just all off, man.
Yeah.
And I said this to you. I had texted this to you, man. Like, the problem with our community is it's small, so everybody is affected by every single death. You know what I mean? Like, every single person that has recently passed, and I won't even just say in this little short period of time that just happened. I would say maybe even in the last 8, 9, 10 years, like, you know each and every single one of them, because growing up in Freeport, you interacted with these people at least in some form or fashion a couple times. You know what I mean? Like, you know everybody, every single person that's passed, I got a memory of them, with them. You know what I mean? Like, something happened when they was there, so it's crazy. But from the deaths in our community, man, to the death in the NBA community, man, Celtics legend Bill Russell passed away yesterday.
They worked that man to the bone too.
One of the greatest champions in the history of champions, right?
I would say so. Most definitely played in one of the hardest times to play in any league.
Why you say that?
Racial discrimination.
Yeah.
You know, having
I was about to get on you if you said skill, but go on, you right.
You feel me?
you right.
Like I like, okay, so people try to say like Jordan probably wouldn't be able to play in this era because of the social media era. Like, could he uphold things like that? But let's take account, man, all the things and the trenches, man, that those players had to be in. You know, the crowds, the racial slurs, probably going to your hotel and feeling like, man, you not safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember watching Glory Road, stuff like that, where the players got to the hotel room and then they had painted go back and where he came from, stuff like that, all in their rooms and things like that. So yeah, Bill Russell had to play through that. For that alone, I feel like he was a great. You know what I'm saying? And he played in Boston.
Yeah.
And,
And he
you know what I'm
Boston
saying?
show you all
You
the
know,
time.
and still to this day, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
it's crazy. Now, would I consider Bill Russell one of the greatest all time? I feel like he's still top 10, especially because he has 11 rings and a ring as a coach.
2.
Yeah,
You got 2 as a player
You know what I'm
coach. Yeah.
different times in the league, but like I said, Bill Russell is most definitely on the Mount Rushmore of the NBA.
You think he's taking his legacy's taken for granted?
Bill Russell?
Yeah.
No, it's just time. Basketball, sports in general has evolved. So with that, you know, players play. It's a new player every year.
Right.
You know, there's things that Bill Russell did that probably a bench player on the Chicago Bulls can probably do right now. You know what I'm saying? The game has evolved. I don't think his
You ever seen that picture of him block a shot and he like jumping over one of his teammates to block the shot?
Yep, you feel me? Most definitely very athletic. You know, before his time. I will say that before his time. Wilt too though. But see, that's where I hold Bill over Wilt, because Bill beat Wilt a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
he was on the better teams.
He had better teams, most definitely. But to get them going like that, you need an anchor, and that was Bill.
Yeah. He said Bill. I had seen a quote. He was talking about the first time he blocked a shot in college. His coach told him like, defensive players ain't supposed to lead their feet. What are you doing? Blocking shots. They said he was like one of the first people in the NBA that was actually out there blocking shots like that. Huh.
I feel like he was a great mentor to the NBA.
You know what I mean? Cause like, look, to me, I know Bill was a great NBA player, but I feel like his more memorable accomplishments might be his activism.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What he stood for. Like Bill ain't never wavered. Like he was always an activist
On the front lines, yeah.
even while he was a player. You know what I mean? And then he was the first black NBA coach. He won 2 rings as I think player coach. You know what I mean? At the same time, like
Yep. Yeah, playing and coaching at the same time. That's phenomenal.
So we need some more Bill Russells, huh?
Yeah, like we talked about in one show, man. We need to fill these roles, man. That didn't get filled from back in the day. You know, they peeled all our leaders off, and those roles never got filled.
Yeah. By design.
Most definitely by design. You know, peeled our leaders off. You know, so no, yeah, all those roles need to be filled. So yeah, we most definitely need another Bill Russell. You know,
Use a couple of them.
most definitely that.
Yeah. So like greatest centers of all time, like where Bill be at? You ain't got to give me a exact number. Just is he like top 5, top 10?
He top 10.
Top 10.
He top 10. He top 10. The game has evolved, but he said he pointed Shaq, I think Charles. Who else? Told them all kick their butt. Kick their butt. So I believe him though. I really do.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Shaq, I don't know, but Bill's a great player.
Said he got 51 rebounds in the game. So,
Man, I want nobody his size, but
he was 6'9" though. He was small. He wasn't that big.
I don't think the game was at.
It wasn't where it is yet.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I'm snagged them too on 2K.
The fact that he jumping over his own teammates to block shots probably
Feel me?
tells it all. Man, R.I.P. to Bill.
Man, just about to say the same thing.
R.I.P.
Definitely.
to Bill, man.
Great mentor to Kobe.
Yeah.
That's why I got great respect for Bill.
He was. Kobe did mess with Bill, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I couldn't imagine doing what he was doing though at the time he was doing it. Like you said earlier, like trying to be a player and trying to be a coach and trying to be a proud black man at a time when it wasn't easy to be any of those things.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So
fought a lot of things off. You got to be mentally prepared, man, to deal with those situations on a day to day. Like literally, you have to stay locked in. Nothing can waver you. So I get how people say, you know what I'm saying, talk about LeBron like, oh, he has to deal with such, such, but I felt like it was a lot easier for you to get killed to being an activist back then, and you jumping out on the lead every day back then, man, to stand up for really what you believe in, you know.
So what the NFL versions of Bill was probably like what, Jim Brown or somebody like that?
Oh yeah, most definitely Jim, and probably.
Man, we don't got them no more. We don't got them.
I was just about to say Jim was probably about the only one
We don't have.
in the NFL.
I mean, in the NFL or the NBA, like not like how they were.
No, you remember? Okay, so remember like the peak of COVID, right? The NBA, they had a chance to really take hold of the George Floyd situation, right? At that time, COVID was going on, and the country was at a dismay. We didn't need sports at that time, right? But they were, trying to adjust and get in the bubble, yada, yada, yada.
Right.
They didn't need to go. And the vote, went up of what they would do, yada, yada, yada. And I remember Patrick Beverly saying, he tweeted like, yeah, LeBron said, we playing. You know what I'm saying? So, like we said, we don't have those players in the NBA, man, that take those leaps or really stand up for us. We don't have any entertainers that take those leaps and even let alone get together and try to formulate a plan for the masses of us. If we're only 13 million of us, you know what I'm saying? If we're only 13 million, that's not a lot to do for. But if you do for those 13 million, you can damn near guarantee Africa will get together. If you see one group of black people unite, you'll see another group of black people unite. I can guarantee it. That's just the vibe of things. That's how much we vibrate other things. So yeah, the NBA had a chance not to play. They sat out for 16 hours and played the next day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they put things on the back of their jerseys, and they don't even show highlights of those games anymore. So what was the point of it? You know?
Wasn't no point, huh?
No.
You just cussed on air, but we're gonna take a quick break and hopefully everybody forget that you visited. All right, y'all, we be right back.
That was some WWE stuff.
All right, y'all, we be right back.
Oh my goodness.
Just told on me.
Check out our free game room upstairs. Check out our Chi-Town Chop Tenders. And our critically acclaimed best nachos downtown. Check us out at Munchie Cereal and Shake Bar. Come check us out at 23 West Exchange, downtown Freeport.
Listen to us online at WQJT 1057.com.
Like us on Facebook and help spread the word.
You're listening to the best station on the planet. Let's go. From Park Boulevard to Liberty Street, you're now jamming 105.7 FM. This is Michael Johnson, the program director of 105.7 FM. Did you know that you can advertise your business on 105.7? Just email us at WQJT submit1057@gmail.com or call us at 815-312-3172. Come on, get in the game. This is your business. Let's advertise, y'all. Check out the MVP Show every Monday at 10 a.m. on Freeport's Own 105.7 FM.
Yo, yo, yo. What is up, world? I just had to whip Zay into shape, man, during that little commercial break because he's slipping. But speaking of somebody getting whipped on, did y'all see UFC 277? My Lord. Amanda Nunes got her belt back, y'all, in dominating fashion. I'm talking about she beat on Juliana Pena for 25 whole minutes.
She didn't get her belt back. She took her belt back.
Correction.
She took it.
She took her belt back. Alright? I'm talking about the whole 25 minutes. Juliana, hey, props to Juliana. She didn't fold not one time. She took the whooping. She was there the whole time. She was trying to throw up submissions left and right. It was one time when I knew for a fact she had it tied up. I got up out my seat. I said, she got it. She got it.
She was like me trying to prove that the whooping didn't hurt.
Yeah. Snotty nose, ugly. Alright, you alright? Mm-hmm.
No, I can't go.
Man.
Pop.
Amanda did say before the first fight, I was injured. I had got COVID. I couldn't do what I was supposed to do.
Look, just canceled.
But she definitely showed in this one though. Maybe she was telling the truth, cause she did old girl dirty.
One thing I do like about the women that fight, and they fight with a lot of passion. Like you can tell, like, how can I put it? Versus like put it like the WNBA, right? I hate to bring it up, but the sport is different because the sport has evolved. You know what I'm saying? Like they've figured out ways to market it better, sell it better. You know, there's literally nobody trying the WNBA. You can tell that. You know what I'm saying? But the way, you know what I'm saying, they market it, say, let's take what's that girl name?
What you talking about?
In the UFC
UFC?
Yeah.
Which one?
The white lady.
Is she a champ?
Was. Ronda.
Ronda?
My bad. Ronda.
How could you?
Hey, she's not champ anymore.
Shit, she in WWE
You
now.
know what I'm saying? They totally got behind her and marketed her.
Oh yeah, it was
You know what I'm saying?
that Conor McGregor treatment.
Yeah, type deal. But like when you see how compared to the WNBA, how they do things for them, it's totally off balance. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's nobody trying over there for them.
Yeah.
You know, I actually watched the WNBA game the other day, and it was actually decent. But
Which one did you watch? Cause I watched one the other day too.
Friday night,
Which one did you watch?
Chicago Sky.
Yeah, I watched the same game.
Yeah, it was decent.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I like Vandersloot and Quigley, man, and of course Parker.
You know, there's an Allison Quigley that plays with them. Cause it's funny, cause we had an Allison Quigley in our grade.
Yeah.
They both live in Chicago. It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I had to make sure it wasn't no.
Yeah. I was like, hold on, Allie
don't play no
Allie
ball.
don't hoop no more. What? At all. But no, I like female sportsmen a lot. But it, like I said, it has to be very entertaining for me. And I don't mean dressing them a certain way. I honestly don't watch the lingerie football because of that, which is more the reason why they try to get you to watch it. But I feel like it's kind of degrading towards women, but you just need to figure out how to market them better, though. That's all.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I be
I
watching
know
the
you watch it.
lingerie.
It's okay.
But it
It's
ain't
okay.
because of the lingerie, and I had to explain this to people all the time, bro. Like, all right, so when we was in the flag football league, I was in the flag football league for like 6-7 years. Just a bunch of old men who can't play sports no more in the flag football league.
Right.
All right. I took plays from the lingerie football league, and they were successful as heck.
I get it.
And you know what I mean? And there's some real athletes out there. Like I used to watch the Chicago team. Like they used to have a running back, Maserati. I'm talking about Shorty was strong, and she was out there running.
Out there.
Running.
Remember you said the coach got on one of the girls' heads.
Yeah. That boy, they was out there playing real football.
I get it.
All right.
I get it. They was out there
They did.
looking real good too.
I cannot deny that part.
Yeah, I believe
You
you.
know what I mean? That is all factual. You know, but that's not what I was there for. You know.
Like I said, I get it. I get it. But shouts out to Nunez.
Man, is there any female fighter you feel like can hang with her?
Right now,
I sent you some of them highlights from Clarissa Shields, who be putting them paws on people. Would you want to see her and Amanda do a boxing match?
a boxing?
Yeah. Cause
Nah.
well, Clarissa do MMA now.
No, cause I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd rather. I'm tired of seeing the crossover to boxing. Y'all cross over there now.
Crossover to MMA?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but they got to.
No.
We can't.
No.
We can't. No, as you
No.
as you UFC fighters, we can't just keep throwing ourselves into y'all pit.
Hey.
I get it. But come on over to our side real quick. One of y'all gotta come.
Can you imagine somebody kicking Floyd Mayweather in the leg?
Yes.
It's gonna break. You seen it.
Yes.
You seen Anderson leg, boy.
Yeah, I like to see it, but that was the difference between Jake Paul and them. That's why they was winning those exhibition matches. They was having UFC fighters come into they round but that's what they were training for though. At the same time, if I'm training to grapple you, ground and pound, put you in submission, things like that, yeah, that's most definitely gonna take away from my skill and technique from boxing, whatnot. But yeah, it should be all about the hands. You should be able to use your hands, but no, cross over to the USC.
I think what they should do is
USC.
Come on over to the Big Ten. Okay, instead of going over to UFC fully, like you say, this is what I think they should do. Instead of fighting in the boxing ring, fight in the octagon, put the UFC gloves on, but just tell them they gotta stand. Just don't wrestle. Can't wrestle.
Can they use their legs?
Guess so, yeah. You in there. I mean, man, that's putting the boxer at such a disadvantage, though.
Because John Jones would take Tyson Fury out.
Oh, if he uses legs, what are you talking about? Tyson Fury ain't gonna get close enough.
Hands, too, though. Say John Jones could use his elbows.
Man, I don't know, bro. John, he good at being long, Oh, man, if he could hit him with an elbow, though.
We was watching that yesterday.
Man. Hey, John used that elbow like it's a hand.
Man, look. John Jones, what we said, the greatest UFC fighter ever?
Yeah,
Yes.
The lineup is uncomparable to anybody else's.
We ain't got time for the story today, but I have ties to John Jones.
He does. He does. To finish up that UFC 277, though, Brandon Moreno, he KO'd Kai Kara France with a nasty body kick, second round, I think it was.
Yeah.
In the fight, he kind of was getting beat up in a little bit, but he got the trilogy set now. He's the interim champ. They setting up the trilogy for him and Davison Figueiredo.
Man, they gonna kill me with these names.
Yeah, it took me. I had to Google that. I knew how to say it. I just didn't know how to spell it.
You had to say it for you?
Yeah.
Indeed, I would have.
Davison. Yeah. And then Derek Lewis, man, he lost first round KO, man.
That's my cousin.
Yeah.
That's my cousin.
You need to help your cousin out. It was kind of an early stoppage, but he was getting pieced up.
He never really took, I feel like he didn't take his UFC career serious like he was supposed to at the beginning. He came in playing around, knocking people out, and then you finally get those matchups that people are looking for,
right?
And then you lose them and whatnot. But man. Dang, cuz.
Man. Making the family look bad. Man.
So you always root for him, but yeah, he's lost his. He ain't won too many fights lately. I think lost his last 3 or 4.
Something like that, man. I think it was an early stoppage, but he was allowing himself to get hit. He did fall down basically face first with his booty in the air. So you know
that's
what I mean?
tough.
He popped right back up, but you know what I mean? You fall down face first with your booty in the air.
You never want that highlight.
You
never want that highlight.
If somebody do that to me, make sure you stop the fight, okay?
Don't stop everything.
Man. All right, man. Before I take this next break, man, I gotta tell y'all, of course, come on out, man, on August 27th to the Taste of Freeport, the 3-on-3 basketball tournament, the Business and Food Expo. Y'all know where we at. We at the Dinkin Davis Courts, man, right downtown Freeport. And we got a whole day planned, man. We gonna be doing some great stuff, man. So y'all don't want to miss this. Bring the kids out. We got stuff for the kids to do. Bring yourself out. We got something for you to do. Leave the drama at home. Freeport, we need some healing.
Man.
We need to be able to get together and have a good time.
So there's this hooping group chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a part of it, but because I don't hoop no more. But all they do is talk crazy to each other about who's the best, who's
Mm-hmm.
the best, who's the best. Much like our 2K situation.
Mm-hmm.
Stop talking about it, man, and get out there and prove it.
Man, 'cause that's all it be. That's all it be.
You
It's a
know,
bunch of talk.
Nobody's willing to prove anything. I wish I still had that bite in me. I ain't got the bark either. But I'm gonna find it again. Y'all gonna be mad when I do. But no, man, get out there, man, and get to it. Support, but most definitely, man, come out, man, unite. Be a part of the community. Rebuild the community.
Rebuild, man.
Let's create our village again.
Reconnect, man.
And mentally, it's been burnt down. You know, so let's get ourselves back right, man. Like you said, let's heal, bro. It's time to heal.
All right, y'all. We're going to take this quick break, man. We'll be right back. This is the MVP Show live on
Indubitably.
WQJT Flight Radio.
I can say that now.
All right. Break, y'all good?
All good.
WQJT LP 105.7 FM, Freeport, Illinois. Flight Radio, WQJT.com. WQJT LP 105.7 FM, Freeport, Illinois. Flight Radio, WQJT.com.
Check out the MVP Show every Monday at 10 a.m. on Freeport's own 105.7 FM.
See, we live in the studio.
Oh, man.
Manifested that one, huh?
Man, didn't we?
Hey.
All right, man. Y'all know where y'all at, man. Now, before we dive in on this one subject, we going to have to talk about something that just was breaking today, man. The NFL comes down with a suspension for Deshaun Watson. The boy got 6 games.
6 of them?
6 games. Is that enough?
Ain't nothing happening.
Ain't nothing happening. For context, Calvin Ridley got a whole season suspension for betting $1,500 on the Falcons.
Okay, so bow. All right, let's talk about it.
Now, what do you think is putting a more negative eye on the NFL?
Look, the NFL is about their money, right?
Yeah.
We talked about it on what I think it was like episode 3 or 4. You cannot sacrifice the integrity of the game.
Mm.
You can do whatever you want off the field. They clearly show that and state that. You know, they set their rules and they guidelines. But you can't be setting these games up how we setting these games up too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, um, I already feel like sports is rigged in general. But like that pretty much shows, man, that I already feel like they don't care for the game. It's all like these are the best. The last year was the best playoffs anybody's ever seen, right? Everything was 3 points, spread whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So no, man, I think the betting of sports has ruined it. It's saturated the field. That's literally what people play for now. There was a quote said to me. Said I don't watch games for free.
Mm.
Well, he said clearly he, every time he watch it, he got some skin in the game. So, I mean that, and I feel like that led to the Russell Westbrook situation. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people was betting, so they mad at Russ because they thought Lakers was going be this top team. But as far as really, no, I don't feel like he should have got the whole season.
Yeah, equate it however you want to, brother. I'm just gonna be real with you. Nah, it's not enough. The man needed more time than that. Listen, there ain't 26 people in this world that can say that I did some of the stuff that he did to them. That number is just preposterous.
Are you talking about Deshaun?
Yeah. He 6 ain't enough, bro. You put a tarnish on the entire league for the past year and a half. Like,
Yeah.
it's all that they've been talking about, bro. Like, nah, you gotta chill for a minute. And you need to I don't care if you was guilty or not. Clearly there's a pattern here established that ain't that cool. Alright? And you settling with people outside of court. So that means to me,
Yeah.
there may be something there that
Without
can
a
be
doubt.
proved, that can be proved in court. So you just say, all right, I'm gonna pay you
I
off.
feel that.
Nah, bro.
I feel that.
Bro. You gotta carry yourself better than that. Nah, that's
Especially being a black quarterback, black professional quarterback in the NFL. You most definitely got to uphold yourself. We should have learned from Vic.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
The standard's different.
Very different.
Pat Mahomes was just talking about this though, how it's weird the criticism that black quarterbacks get in the league compared to other quarterbacks.
Oh, dog.
You know what I mean? Kyler Murray, they writing in his contract, you got to study film 4 extra hours a
bro.
week.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Look at how they do you when like Aaron Rodgers got his money. They say he deserves. You know what I'm saying? Lamar ain't even signed his contract. Wouldn't sign his contract.
and they talking about why he don't deserve what he ain't even got
He
yet.
ain't even got yet. But mad that he ain't even signed it yet. So like, man, like what do y'all want from me, man?
Everything.
Everything. Literally.
Everything and some.
So that's why I've always been the advocate, man. Start our own league. But they don't want to listen to me. They don't want to listen to us. They don't want to get in tune. So until we, take that leap, man, of just really wanting to start doing for ourselves. That's what today's show is about, man. Really just do for yourself. As us as a people, taking our culture back. It's been, I don't know, man. It's been pillaged. So take all of it back. You don't have to deal with these situations, Deshaun, if we got our own.
Nah, he gonna deal with these situations because if he doing this in our league, we gonna call him out
There
too.
you go. I put it to you like this.
Boy that boy got an issue.
We would really truly govern ourselves if we were allowed to.
That man has an issue.
Deshaun,
okay? Something's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, it might not even be to the extent that they claim. But out of 26 fool, at least one probably telling some type of truth. Okay, and if even just one telling the truth, it's something going on, my boy. You need some
Man,
help.
I would hope not, man. But like I don't put nothing past anybody nowadays. So
It was a hit job, you think?
he wanted out, man. The Texans, right as soon as he wanted out, man, the Texans start discrediting him. They triple D'd him.
The Texans actually had to settle with some of the people too outside the court to drop the lawsuit against them. So the Texans paid the price for this too. But anyways, man, speaking of paying the price, real quickly, man, this is the summer of the wide receiver, boy, because everybody getting paid.
Outspoken.
Debo and DK just got their bread. Debo got like, what, 73.5 over 3 years, 58.1 guaranteed.
Yeah.
DK, he just got 72 million with the largest guarantee. I think he got the largest signing bonus ever, which was like 30 million or something like that for a wide receiver.
Sheesh.
I mean, these boys is out here getting paid.
Deshaun got 230 guaranteed though.
I mean, he got the whole bag guaranteed.
Load.
But like I said, that's the only way you get him at Cleveland. Otherwise, that man's in Atlanta right now.
Do you think he changes it?
Who?
Deshaun when he gets back?
Changes what?
Cleveland.
He better.
230.
If he don't, boy.
For 230, he better.
But they was halfway decent with Baker, so you have to only assume, you know what I mean?
I feel that. Debo, Debo staying with the 49ers, correct?
Yep.
What do you think they do with quarterback situation?
Oh, they already said we sticking it with the young boy. They said they sticking with a Trey. Jimmy gonna be gone as soon as the right offer come.
Oh, we.
Yeah.
I wonder what quarterback goes down and then they make that trade.
You know it always happens.
Yeah.
It always happens.
Yep. It's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah. So out them receivers that got paid this summer. All right. I'm gonna list them for you. Tyreek, Devontae, Stephon, Cooper, AJ, DK, Debo. All right. Start 3 of them. Bench 2 of them. Cut 2 of them.
See, I'm shotgun all day. As a quarterback. So I'm most definitely going DK. Cooper Cup. And Devontae Adams. You knew it was coming.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm over there. I'm throwing Cooper in the slot. DK go crazy. And Devontae, be ready. Man, I should bench Tyreek, because when you come in, I know you ready. And Debo, and Stephon gotta go, and AJ Brown gotta go.
Stephon?
Yeah.
I agree with AJ. AJ clearly is not on the team. Sorry, AJ. But bro, I'm cutting Cooper Cup. I'm cutting Cooper Cup. What do you mean? Look at this talent on this team. What are you talking about?
See,
I'm starting Devontae. I'm starting Tyreek, and I'll probably start Debo or Stephon in the slot.
See, I know Cool gonna run that route the way I need him to cause friction with everybody else.
Man, Stephon can do the same thing.
He can. But
Debo can do the same thing. and they gonna take that mug to the house.
No, Cooper will too.
I don't know about all that. Keep that. Look, hey, call me a hater. I ain't
They embedded that name in my head this
I know.
past season.
You said that name about 100
and
times.
I don't even watch Cooper like that.
You just like saying the name.
That's it.
Man.
Yeah, that's a different name.
It is hard to keep Cooper off that team, though, because that man is...
He nice, though. He nice. He's
the route running is, like you said, bro, it's top-notch.
He's like a Tim Duncan type wide receiver. You feel me? Tim Duncan, fundamentally sound.
You know what? I got into this argument with some of my homies earlier this week. I told them Tim Duncan was never the best power forward in the league in any year.
All right.
I said he was never better than KG. He probably was never even better than Dirk.
Never?
Am I bogus for saying that?
Yeah.
I am.
Not bogus though, because
I don't like him.
Yeah, because they had their battles. But
I don't like him.
Tim Duncan, and KG even said it, like Tim Duncan wasn't nothing to play with.
How many MVPs he got?
I think two, maybe.
Probably stole them from somebody.
I don't think he had. I think he only got one, honestly. Tim Duncan?
Yeah. I ain't like the game, man. It was too just boring to me, bro. I don't like that. Like, nah.
That's because he played for the Spurs, though.
Man, if he played anywhere else, would he be Tim Duncan? Okay.
That's the same with Kobe, though. If Kobe goes to Charlotte, do you think Kobe is Kobe?
Yep.
Me too.
No questions. No question.
Me too.
Yep. Yep.
Me too. It's okay. Tim Duncan. My bad. What you about to say?
We put Tim on like the Jazz back then or something. Like, are we even talking about Tim Duncan if he was on the Jazz?
Yeah, because he helped David Robinson get to a peak too.
David Robinson was about there when they won the championship Tim's rookie year, right?
Yes.
David Robinson was already a force in the league.
He was, but
Tim just took some pressure off of having to be the only big man, really.
Tim can't make it happen though. If you put Tim with Karl Malone got a ring. Patrick Ewing got a ring. Charles got a ring.
But we putting them alongside. Everybody you just said is basically a great.
But they couldn't capture a ring without him. Tim ended up getting 5.
But Tim was on great teams too.
He got 3 Finals MVP, 99, 03, and 05.
No, I'm talking about just MVPs, like league MVPs.
Okay, hold on.
Do we got any?
Ooh, wow. He has none.
You see what I'm saying?
He hasn't. Oh, no, I lied. I was right the first time. He had 2. 02 and 03. Back to back years.
Didn't deserve it. That's a team. That's a team MVP.
That's a Shaq dominating era.
That's a team MVP. That ain't no real MVP.
No?
That's your team was really good, so we gave you the MVP. All right, y'all, we're going to take our last quick break, man. We're going to be right back. This is the MVP show live on WQJT Flight Radio.
Look over, we talk about Tim Duncan again.
Like us on Facebook and help spread the word. You're listening to the best station on the planet. Let's go. From Park Boulevard to Liberty Street, you're now jamming 105.7 FM.
Psych.
We all know that President Kennedy was pivotal in the civil rights movement. But did you know he had African Americans in his administration? Coming up on Black History, Roderick. While there were many African Americans in the Kennedy administration, I draw your attention to Andrew T. Hatcher. He was the Associate White House Press Secretary. He was the first black man to hold the #2 communications slot in the White House. Then there's Dr. Robert Weaver. He was the administrator of the Housing and Home Finance Agency. This was the highest appointed federal office ever held by an African American. African Americans have always played a major role in politics, even when the racial climate in America was not so great. Join me tomorrow as we talk about the first black woman to be a self-made millionaire. This is Black History with Roderick Carter.
Hi, this is Christina, and you're tuned in to 105.7. 105.7, that's my station. This is Africa, Jamaica, and you're tuned in to Freeport Zone 105.7. When I'm in my car, I always get to 105.7.
You jump 105.7. You're listening to Freeport's new choice in gospel, jazz, R&B, and hip-hop. WQJT 105.7.
Eee.
Fly in the park, fly. I ain't finna spit nothing.
It's getting sticky.
I ain't finna spit nothing. I'm just.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, that was a hit, bro.
I mean, you hear me? Bro, I'm in a peak time of music.
Yeah, great time,
Most
bro.
definitely did.
Every song had a dance to it.
You hear me? Yep. In my white tee.
Yup. All right, man. Let's talk real quick, man.
Free to real.
About the trade that ain't in the sports world.
Man, look.
The Brittany Griner trade.
Dog.
So the government, man, the U.S. government, man, they offered up a trade, man. They trying to trade Brittany Griner for a convicted illegal arms dealer.
You hear me?
They say the dude is like, he was the inspiration for the movie Lord of War. I don't know if y'all seen that movie, but don't even worry about the movie.
Nicolas Cage, right?
Yeah, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about the movie. In real life, the man was selling guns to everybody, okay?
Everybody.
He was selling guns to the Taliban and to Mossad at the same time.
Freeport police.
You hear me? You hear me? Selling guns to everybody. Big guns, not little guns, big guns. Okay?
Dropping them off in the nearest black neighborhood.
And they want us. Because, listen, when you say that,
Yeah.
you're 100% correct. Because most of it was in Africa, bro.
You hear me?
Most of it was in Africa.
Yep.
He dealt with crazy people, bro. And he armed a lot of psychos. They want to trade a WNBA player
You feel me?
for a convicted arms smuggler.
They said they done made this woman into Harriet Tubman.
Man.
Like, come
And
on,
then,
man.
and then, like the man was like cast considerations. You feel me? They just threw Paul Whelan in there too. Like, oh yeah, we'll get Paul too.
Who?
Are they?
Come on now, like. All right, look.
Are they pulling a fast one on us, bro? Are they getting over, bro?
Them?
Yeah, Russia.
Nah, because we've been getting over on them. So like
True.
Man, like I said, everybody just need to take time out to breathe and just chill out and realize what y'all doing. We got a bunch of idiots in office in the first place that don't care for us in general. So it's kind of hard for me to care about this situation anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talked about it, yesterday or the day before. We both came to the conclusion, man, we really don't even care whether this woman is released or not, because it does nothing for one. It does nothing for it. It's not even a moral or some symbolic victory. You know what I'm saying? This is, and on top of that, on their end, it's petty because it was just carts. You know what I'm saying? So other countries are most definitely different on what they restrict and what they allow. In Dubai, you can't even smoke weed. So every place outside here is governed different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which I guess gives me appreciation for what we grew up in. You know what I'm saying? Some type of freedom. Granted, we're not physically we're free, but our minds aren't. You know what I'm saying? But you feel me?
Message.
You feel me? But we just we need to breathe. We don't need to let her make a trade for that. We'll be shooting ourselves in the foot. We'll have no leverage. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a reason why they asking for this person in general.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't think when they get them back, they ain't gonna gel them.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? So the U.S. gotta figure it out. We not, like I said, we got a bunch of dummies in office right now. So a strategic plot, a strategic plan is necessary for this type of situation.
Yeah.
And if we don't get it correct, man, I would hate to see what could happen by the end of the year if this deal goes through.
Yeah.
You know.
Instead of, look, of course, free Britney, I guess, but there's people right here at home right now suffering from injustices that's locked up. that really didn't do what they was said they was done, that was giving improper trials, faulty judges, lawyers that's working with the you know what I mean, the board to get you or with the county to get you charged and whatever, man. So I think we should focus more about probably on the people that's at home.
Man, I know people
You know
in the
what I mean?
county right now
You
that
feel
can
me?
use our help.
You know?
Bring them. Let's bring them home, and then we can worry about Brittany. But she's like I said, bro, I wouldn't even be mad if they didn't go get LeBron.
Man.
Like all he plays basketball.
You know?
It's a sport. A sport is nothing in the matter of life.
Yeah.
A sport is nothing.
This is nothing but entertainment.
That's
it's,
it.
It's
like, yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
she's valuable to her family, yes. You know
yeah,
what
of
I'm
course.
saying?
Everybody's valuable to their
You
family.
know, like I ain't gonna dismiss that, but when you in somebody else's territory,
Are you valuable to the greater good though? What is Brittany Griner doing for us that's making us advance?
as a people,
You know what I mean?
Absolutely nothing.
That's what I'm
absolutely
after.
nothing.
You know what
I don't know what kind of charity she got.
She probably got one. It's probably
Yeah.
nice. She probably does charitable stuff all
You know
the
what I'm saying?
time.
But
name it.
right.
You feel me?
So no, I wouldn't know. This is, man, we're looked at so terribly right now to the rest of this world. I feel like we're being bullied now after doing all the bullying. Right?
You mean the U.S.?
Yes.
Yeah. They've seen the crack in the armor.
Yes.
The last 8, you know what I
Yes.
mean, whatever
And
years or something. Yeah,
in that same spot, though.
Yeah, they seen the crack in the armor. They like,
In that same spot.
y'all really don't know what y'all doing, huh? But you know what, man? I want to wrap up on some good stuff. All right.
Fact.
So we talk about sports, you know what I mean? But like we just said, sports is nothing but entertainment. Sports is nothing but, you know what I mean? Sports could be gone tomorrow, and we'll still be here trying to figure out ways to be better people.
Right.
But how do sports and sporting events, you know what I mean, impact our community? How can we get the youth to start using sports as an outlet again? Like, because you know, when we were kids, bro, every single person played a sport. You know what I mean? Whether you were good at it or not, like you played something, you was outside doing something. That's lost these days. You know what I mean? How do we get back to that?
Okay, I'm gonna say 2 things. The leadership has to find new ways to neutralize the issues, and then intrigue the youth to what they're selling. Whatever you're trying to get to benefit you, you have to get something to benefit them as well. I put a lot on coaches. Coaches are father figures, you know what I'm saying, or mother figures as well. They are there,
Especially in our community.
you know what I'm saying. They are there for the passion that these kids hold, you know what I'm saying. So the things that you're relating to them at that time, those kids are really zoning in and keying into what you're saying, or maybe they're not. But we have to find different ways. Us being, I guess you could say, elders now. We have to.
Don't make me old.
Oh, my bad. Leaders of the community. We have to find new ways to help them, you know, and we have to listen to them.
Word.
You know, not do what they say, but we have to hear their pain or feel their pain, and try to understand, man, the diagram of how life is now for them. Society in modern day, daily things is changing on a day to day. So we all need, like I said, we all need to breathe. And then 2, man, we have to infiltrate within. We have to infiltrate the system. If you really want change like that, you got to get in. So what they do with us, the Black Panthers, they infiltrated the system.
Tore it completely down.
So that's what we need to do. And I've had an opportunity to rise for me, and we'll see what we can do with this moving forward. But I'm excited for the youth, man, because it's such a down period right now. It can only go up from here, right?
Already.
You know?
Already.
So we can do better. 22 days straight. 22 days straight.
Yeah. You offer everything, right? You offer all social media for 22 days, huh?
Yeah,
Cleans the mind.
The whole,
And the body, and the soul, and the spirit, huh? Yeah.
It's probably gonna be all August, so we'll see. But yeah, those be my two things, man. The better, and figure out what we can do moving forward. Like we said, I seen Mike had posted the other day. It's a dark cloud over Freeport, man. Only we can move that crowd. I mean, to move that cloud. You know, it's rained so much. You know, it's time to shine light. You know, heal, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, kids. So what did we learn today? We learned that we need more Bill Russells in the world. We learned that shouldn't a woman alive try to fight Amanda? We learned that this is the greatest time in history to be a wide receiver. If you can catch anything, go out there and try to be a wide receiver because they might pay you. Okay? And then Brittany Griner. Brittany, if it was up to us, you'd probably be stuck over there. Sorry. Sorry. All right, y'all. Y'all know what it was, man. This was the MVP show. Let me remind y'all one more time. August 27th, y'all got to go out there to the Taste of Freeport, man. We're going to have food. We're going to have the 3-on-3 basketball. We're going to have the business expo. Stop playing around. Y'all know where it's at. Deacon Davis Courts.
You might just run into somebody you love.
You hear me? You hear me? You might build a relationship you ain't had in a while. You hear me?
Never even know.
This is WQJT Flight Radio, man. Peace out, man. Peace. Love each other. Love yourself.
Stay trained, y'all.
Yes, sir. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Heck yeah.